last question on the club side of things. So, a lot of states are getting ready to get back out on the field. Again, some might be closer than others, but players are going to be getting back with their teams, maybe starting tryouts. And obviously, with us being off for 2 to 3 months, there's going to be a lot of, I don't know, I don't want to say rust, but a lot of stress because we don't know what to expect. So, I guess if you were to give some advice to players getting back into it with their teams or into tryouts, what would you give them, and how can they prepare over the next few weeks to be ready?
For sure. I mean, obviously, this is something that nobody planned and nobody was prepared, and it is a really sad time in where we were, really sad about those people we lost and all that. For me is getting out of, I talked to the coaches and we wanted to focus a lot of it on just being grateful, right? Being grateful that you're out there, being grateful that we're, kind of back to normal, if you will. But that's something that us as coaches and as leaders or role models, we want to make sure that we don't want to push the environment where we feel kid, that they feel uncomfortable, or we don't know what they went through in the last couple months, right? If a family member was affected by this. So I think for me is feeling okay that that if you didn't do the last 2 months, not to put pressure on yourself. um and also, if it's something that you want to do, is never too late to start doing it. I obviously suggest to uh to start slow, not wanting to go 100 miles per hour, because a lot of those times that's when you pick up injuries, and you don't want to kind of prolong the chances of you making a team or anything like that. But for sure, I think that the biggest thing is mentally being prepared, to be back, and not to feel stressed. I think again is a game in where you enjoy, and we don't want to we want to make it that, right? So again, for me, it's not so much the players as the coaches, for us to challenge each other, and how can we have the fundamentals again and have them love the game again, right? Because the last 2 months, like I said, we don't know what kids' families went through. And we want to make sure that for everybody's sake and health, and everybody's doing well, and especially at a young age, for them not to get impacted as much, right? So for our club in particular, we're we're gonna accept everybody, as far as we're not gonna make cuts. We're gonna make sure that everybody has a home, just because we don't want to, because they didn't have opportunity to get better and show themselves. So why would we come, and just because a kid got better, and or another better kid comes, that we cut them, right? So we want to make sure that we still give them the a place that they can develop, and call it home, and for us to give them a little bit of that support on, again, from what they might have gone through in the last couple months. So yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
for sure. I mean, it's obviously there's no playbook for this, so we're all adapting, and I think it's a really cool thing that you're doing. Obviously, players just want to play, and this is going to be kind of a year where there's going to be a lot of unknowns, and
sure.
hopefully we're able to play it out, and get somewhat back to normalcy. But yeah, I mean, I think that's like you said, kind of regaining that love for the game, and trying to just take in the moment, because you never know when something like this might happen again. So that's awesome. Yeah, I appreciate that advice. And yeah, I think this has been some great feedback.